Not with a massive lead. Yeah, sure, they still have the Gnar to set up for some teamfight engages, but otherwise their composition falls off big time in terms of what it can do in a late game fight. So I feel like this has to be another early game lead, but an even stronger one from them than we saw. This is really aggressive too from Prince and Effort.
Yeah, they're moving all the way up. All right, Delight looking for it. Grand entrance. Now the Devour's on cooldown. The flash out. The kick is going to connect. Q lands as well as in goes on. He waits for the perfect timing, and he's going to be able to lock down that first. Hoya's having the worst time, Wolf. This is not what you want.
His bar is almost ready.
Yeah, well, he might be able to get something done, as Summit may have started this a little bit earlier than he wanted to.
There's a teleport. I don't think they can get anything out of this.
Yep, Gnar into the wall there as he manages to grab the solo kill. In goes Lava as well. They'll trade 1-for-1 any day of the week. Now Lava might actually have died here, as now he's looking to try and get himself out. Shuriken backflip just to create some distance. Effort in the area. Flash still available here from Lava. Does end up flashing his double flashes for Liiv SANDBOX. They're not letting him get away, and he's not going to. Fate locks down that kill. It's now 2 for 2.
It's 2 for 2. It's not enough of a lead here for Fredit BRION. Unfortunately, it was
ganking, of course. As we can see on our screen, Liiv SANDBOX definitely ready for it, but Summit's underneath the turret now, just gets the solo kill. He is going to be taken down as the equalizer has to be walked down. Lava comes on in to save Umpty, but it's a much longer lane to hang out in. Could potentially try and get himself a bit of a freeze, and that is going to be the second Drake locked down by Fredit BRION. So, this is weird, right? Because both of them do a lot of things early on in the game. The amount of damage that Liiv SANDBOX has and the ease of execution, though, for the comp is pretty ridiculous, as that is going to be Umpty going in once again. The grand entrance is fantastic, and the perfect execution is exactly that. They just put Summit back. Hoya comes on in. It's once again Summit making some odd choices. However, there is a Devour available as Delight now looking for something. That shot blast was absolutely massive. It's now augmented by the equalizer as Renekton takes down the Rakan. Hoya now looks for the wallet, finds it onto Effort there, as maybe he's going to be the kill, but it's a double in the meantime. Lava popping off, and right into the open arms of Hoya goes the Renekton. And I don't know where Fredit BRION find these fights, but it's Lava Man.
It shouldn't have happened.
He finds flanks and he just murders people.
He certainly does, and this should not have happened this way. Summit kicking themselves for this one.
Well, another equalizer. Hoya forced to walk up the red carpet. Does have the Mega Gnar. Stun into the wall is there. Teleport to come forward, and Fredit BRION still need to escape as Anna possibly in trouble, but there goes the quickness. Umpty just executes the Tahm Kench, and Fredit BRION once again finding the team fight. Execution onto Summit, and Fate again. One crocodile against the world. That's the ace. That should be Baron.
Yeah, it absolutely will be Atlas here, and this is the thing, like, if you're going to execute this comp so poorly, then who cares about the 1,600 gold lead you had?
Is Lava invisible on the screens of Liiv SANDBOX? Well, Croco's not going to be anywhere near this pit, and Liiv SANDBOX are just going to give this one up. Hoya's just having a great time, sets up the Mega Gnar, walks out of the way of the Deadly Flourish. Maybe we should call it
engage. Like, a lot of the damage you want to put off is blocked by minions. I mean, look at Summit. He's got to like go into melee for him here to try to trade against Hoya. Can't do a whole lot here.
Yeah.
I mean, look, he might actually die.
And also, because they're so indecisive, they lose even more, right? Because they're not pulling any sort of trigger. The equalizer still being sat on right now as 2 inhibitors, 3 inhibitors fallen down, and Fredit BRION with all of the agency in the world. They can go around. The information just not really here, as there's the teleport to come forward from Lava. Observer's going to spot it this time. Summit very early flash. Fantastic grand entrance to come through, but the Kalista already taken down. Can they still win the fight is the question. Of course, the answer from Lava is absolutely yes. It's a quadra kill. Can it be the Penta for Lava? Back-to-back games with a phenomenal performance, and yes, they will be able to give it to him. The celebration, as that's the pentakill in our first match of LCK Summer 2021, and it's Fredit BRION that gives it to you.
Fredit BRION back with a vengeance here. That's the last of the Nexus turrets. A 17-6 kills game. They were tied 3-3 with a composition that needed to get an early lead. Things look dire. Things look impossible in the early to mid game for this squad, but a few overextensions from Summit and Liiv SANDBOX gifts them their way back into the game.